CLR1 and LALR1 parsing. So CLR1 and LALR parsing are basically, you can say that in SLR1 method we are working with LR0 items. We are working with LR0 items. What are LR0 items? Suppose our grammar is having S derives AA, right? Then our LR0 item would be like, first you need to add augmented grammar like that and add a dot to here, and the next one is like S derives AA. So it is the set of our LR0 items, right? But in CLR1 parsing, we will be using LR1 items. We will be using LR1 items. What do LR1 item means? LR1 item basically means the set of LR0 items, plus look ahead symbols, right? So what does look ahead symbols means here, guys? Look ahead symbols means, suppose my derivation is S derives AA, and suppose my look ahead is A and B. So whenever I will reduce this transition, I will only reduce this transition on the look ahead of this transition. That is, in the action table entry, I will reduce this transition only on the position of A and B, right? This is the look ahead. Now the main question is how to find look aheads, right? How to create look aheads, how to look that which transition have which kind of look ahead. So we will discuss it with the example, but as a definition point of view, you can understand here that LRK items is defined to be an items using look aheads like that of length k. It may be of length k, that is A, B, C, D, depends on the grammar. So the LR1 item is comprised of two parts. What two parts? The LR0 items like this LR0 items, that is dot before the right hand side production, and look ahead associated with an item. Means this is the set of LR0 item. Now if I will add a look ahead with that, it will be like LR1 items. I will discuss this point with example, so that you can understand it clearly, right? Now another important point is LR1 parsers are more powerful parsers. Now LR1 parsers are more powerful parsers than LR0 parsers, right? So you can understand with the example. So the next slide is off. Okay, first we are discussing the definition point of CLR1 and LLR1, and then we will proceed with the questions. So LALR1 refers to the look ahead LR. LALR1 means look ahead LR1. To construct LALR1 parsing table, we use the canonical collection of CLR1 items. CLR means canonical collection of LR1 items. Now what are canonical collections of LR1 items? You will get understood by the following examples, right? In the LALR1 parsing, the LR1 items which have same productions but different look aheads are combined to form a single set of items. This is very important point. When I will draw the LALR1 parsing table, when I will make LALR1 parsing table, you will get aware with this point that in CLR1 parsing table, what happened now? Suppose LR0 items are same but their look aheads are different, then we have to put all the items in the different sets. But if in LALR1 parsing table, even though look aheads are different, I will put it into the single set. How I will do it? It will be cleared with the practical example. Okay. Now the next point is LALR1 parsing is same as the CLR1 parsing. The only difference in the parsing table, right? So the DFA set of LALR1 and CLR1 will be same, but their parsing table will consist difference. Mean number of states may get different. So before that, here is a question that verify the following grammar is CLR1 or not and LALR1 or not. But before that, I just want to clear you one important topic, one important concepts regarding look ahead, that how to find look ahead, right? So here it is a grammar. Just guys focus here. because it is very important. If you are able to find the look ahead, then the process is gonna very simple for you. So the first step, step 1, we are proceeding with step 1 now. Verify the following grammar is CLR1 or not. Step 1. Step 1 is make LR1 items. Make LR1 items. How to make LR1 items? To make LR1 items, step 2 is first add augmented grammar like that. S dash derive dot test. S dash derive dot test. But it is LR0 item. It is not LR1 item because LR1 item contain look ahead with it. Look ahead with this. So the look ahead of starting symbol will always be dollar. So I will add a look ahead symbol like that. Dollar. Dollar is the this dollar. Dollar symbol, it is look ahead. It is look ahead of starting non-terminal. Starting non-terminal. Okay, it is look ahead of starting symbol, you can say that. So for starting symbol s dash, look dollar will always be look ahead. Okay, it is step 1. Now focus here. Now focus here. I need to proceed from here onwards now. I do not need to look here now. I need to proceed from here. Here I am facing this dot before the non-terminal s. Before the non-terminal s. So I will add one more transition of s, that is from the grammar. What s transition do have? The next s transition is s derives a a. S derives a. So the dot a, it is LR0 item. Now my main problem is what is look ahead of this a. Whatever the look ahead of this a will be there now, will I need to put here. Now what is look ahead of a? The look ahead of this a will be determined from the previous step. The look ahead of this a will be determined from the previous step. How previous step? How to check? The look ahead of this a would depend that what after this s exists, because in the next step this dot will move to the right hand side. So we have to check that what after this s exists. After this s we didn't find anything. So we didn't find anything, so only dollar is left. So whatever the first of dollar will be the look ahead of this s, will be the look ahead of this step, that is of this a. So the look ahead of this a is dollar. Why dollar? Because first of dollar is nothing but dollar. First of dollar is nothing but dollar. So I had taken dollar here, right, as a look ahead of this a. Now next I need to transition. Okay, grammar is incomplete, some candidate. Okay, because I need to add a derives dot a and dot b. Okay guys, it is in grammar a derives a and b. Okay, it is the complete grammar now. Because we have forgot to write the transition of a here. Okay, so now we need to answer that what is the next step. Next step is transition of a. What are the transitions of a? A derives dot a and a also derives dot b, because we have two transitions from this grammar, from this transition. Now what is the look ahead of a? This look ahead of a, the look ahead of a will be determined from its previous step. From the previous step I need to find the look ahead of it. So if you will observe here, after this a, what I am left with? I am left with a in dollar. I am left with a comma dollar. So what is first of a in dollar? What is first of a dollar? First of a dollar is nothing but first of a. First of a and dollar is nothing but first of a. So what is first of this a? First of this a is a and b. First of a is nothing but a and b. So the look ahead of this a would be a and b. First of look ahead of A is A and B, because this A are same. So this is the step 1. This is the step 1, and it is my I0th state. It is my I0th state. Guys, is it clear that how to find look aheads? This dollar, this AB, AB, they are the look aheads. And this is complete, LR1 item set. This is complete LR1 item set. This is complete LR1 item set, which consists of this LR0 items, which consist of this LR0 items plus this look aheads. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear to you? Ashik, you are asking, will there be S derives AA or B? Okay, it is A basically, guys. This is not a step. Our grammar is S derives AA and A derives A and B. This is our grammar, guys. This is our grammar. This is my first transition and this is my second transition. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear to or not? If there is a need of another discussion, I am ready. Is it clear to or not? Because if it is not clear, we cannot move to the parsing table of CLR1 and LALR1, because we need to construct DFA. Is it clear? Is it clear? Soumya says, no sir, I couldn't understand why A comma B come as a look ahead. Okay. Okay. I am discussing it once again. Don't worry. I am repeating it. I am repeating the same problem. My grammar is S derives AA and A derives AA and B. Okay, I will ask you one by one now. I will ask you one by one that whether you are getting the steps or not. What is step 1? Step 1 is creating LR1 items. Step 1 is creating LR1 items. LR1 items are nothing but set of LR0 items plus look aheads. So before that, I can write it like S dash derives dot S, as it is the, I need to start from the augmented grammar. I need to start from the augmented grammar. And the look ahead of this starting symbol, that is the augmented grammar. The look ahead of augmented grammar will always be dollar. Okay, it is by default fixed, no problem. Okay, now I am getting this dot before this non-terminal S, so I will took the transition of this S, that is I will took transition 1 here, because I am finding this dot before S, so I will took it as S derives dot AA. Okay, but it is only LR0. Look aheads are not getting, so look ahead of this A will be determined from previous transition of the same state. Previous transition means after this S, what I am getting? After this S, I am only getting dollar. So what is first of dollar? First of dollar is dollar. So look ahead of this S would always be dollar. Okay. Now I am getting dot before the non-terminal A again here. So I will write A here. The transition of AR dot, the transition of dollar R. What, there is a problem with pen. Okay, the transition of AR. What are the transition of A, guys? The transition of AR dot AA and transition of AR dot B. But we need to find the look aheads of A. Now look aheads of this A and B, that is look aheads of A will be the look ahead of this S. The look ahead of this S is determined from this previous step, that what is after S. So what after S, nothing is there, only dollar was there, so I put dollar as a look ahead of this. Now look ahead of this A, is the AR same, it will be determined from previous step. After this A, after traversing this A, what I am left with only A and dollar. I am left with only A and dollar. So what is the first of A? Dollar. First, dollar doesn't mean anything. So first of A dollar is the first of A. First of a dollar is first of a. What is first of a? From the grammar you can deduce that first of a is a comma b. So the look aheads of a are a and b. Look aheads of a are a and b. I am again repeating. Initially you need to take augmented grammar like that. Augmented grammars look ahead is dollar. Now next step is this dot is before this s, so I will take transition s will derive a, s is derived capital A and capital A. So look ahead of this a will determine from here that what after this s is there. After this s I am getting only dollar, so whatever first of this, after whatever remaining after this, we will take first of that. Whatever remaining after traversing this, now we will take first of that. What is first of dollar? First of dollar is nothing but dollar, so the look ahead of this s would be dollar. Now there is a dot before this a, so I will take transition of a here. Transition of a is a and transition of a is this. Okay guys, now the look ahead of a will be determined from the previous step. Means after traversing this a, what I am left with? I am left with only a and dollar. So whatever first of a dollar is nothing but first of a. First of a dollar is nothing but first of a. What is first of a? First of a is a and b. So the look ahead of a are a and b. So look ahead of a are a and b. Guys, is it clear or not now? Tell me, is it clear to or not that how to calculate look aheads? Is it clear to or not? Just tell me. Or if any candidate, even though I have any doubt, I will try to solve, because look aheads are very important, because we have to reduce this, because whenever we will reduce this a, whenever we will reduce this equation, we will reduce on a and b transition. Whenever we will reduce this a, we will reduce this on a and b. Whenever we will reduce this equation, we will reduce on dollar. Is it clear guys? Okay, it is clear to Soumya, Poshali, Rana. Is it clear to another candidate as well that how to find look ahead, so that we can proceed with the CLR1 DFA, because it is very important and it is very important topic of today. Okay guys, so it is clear to all the candidates that how to find LR0 item, how to find look aheads. Okay, so I am starting the question solution now. My question is, verify the following grammar is CLR1 and LALR1 or not. So I am solving it now. Grammar is S derives AA and A derives AA and B. It is my grammar. I need to verify it is LALR1 or not and it is CLR1 or not. So we are drawing the DFA of CLR first. On the basis of DFA of CLR1, we will deduce LALR1. So we are looking for CLR1. So for deducing CLR1, for finding CLR1 parsing table, we need to create DFA of that. How to create DFA? Step 1, similar. S dash derives dot s. Look ahead of this starting symbol is dollar. Next step, this s would be here. S will derive dot AA. Now what is look ahead of this s? Look ahead of this s would determine by s. What is first of this a? Only dollar. So I have write dollar. And next is dot a. So a derives AA and a derives dot b. And what is look ahead of a? Whatever first of remaining one, a dollar. So first of a is nothing but a and b. So this is a and b are the look aheads of that, right? It is my I0 state. It is my I0 state. Now I am moving on capital S. On capital S, my next state would be S dash derives S, and this dot will move to one position on the right hand side, dollar, and look ahead would remain same. It is my I1 step. It is my I1 step. Means it is completely reduced because dot is existed on the rightmost position. It is completely reduced. Now on capital A, focus here. On capital A, S will derive A dot A, and look ahead of this S would be dollar. So this dollar will be like that. But Now I need to use closure function. Closure function of A. All the transition of A I need to deduce here. A derives dot A and A derives dot B. But look ahead of these two transitions. We do not need to take directly from here. The look ahead of this transition will depends on the first of this transition, because look ahead of this transition depends on this now. Okay, so after traversing one most position to right hand side, what we are left with? Dollar. So dollar would be the look ahead of this A now. Dollar would be the look ahead of this A now, because after traversing one position to the rightmost side, we are getting first of dollar. What is first of dollar? Dollar. So it would be my step, it would be my I2 state of the DFA. I need to take look ahead directly from the transition. While doing transition, look ahead do not change. While doing transition, I took this transition. So while doing transition, look ahead will not change. But while doing closer, this two comes from closer. While doing closer, look ahead may get changed. While doing closer, look ahead may change, because look ahead depends on the previous steps. Look ahead depends on the previous steps. So it is my I2 state. Guys, I2 step is clear to all candidates or not? Please comment me so that I can proceed further. I2 is clear to all candidates or not? Please comment me so that I can proceed further, guys. Please comment me. I2 is clear to all? Poshali clear, Yash, Piyush, Nikhil. Okay. So now I need to move with the small a, that is terminal A. On terminal A, what is my transition? A derives A dot A. Now what point I have told you? While doing transition, look ahead will not change. So look ahead of this would be remain same, that is AB. But while doing closure of A, what is closure of A? A dot AA and A is dot B. While doing closure, look ahead get changed, because look ahead depends on previous step. What is first of remaining one? What is first of remaining one? AB. So look ahead of this would be remaining as it is, AB and AB. It is my state 3, I3. While doing transition, look ahead will not change. But while doing closure is this kind. This is the closure. While doing closure, look ahead may change, depend on the transition, previous transition. So guys, it is my I3 state. Is I3 state is clear to all candidates or not? Please comment so that I can proceed with the next state. I3 is clear to you or not, guys? Please comment me. That how I write I3, is it clear to all candidates? Okay, it is clear to Yash, Nikhil. Very good, guys. You are getting the concept one by one step by one step. Good. Is it clear to other candidates or not, guys? Please comment that up till now you are getting the DFA or not. Okay, it is clear to all candidates. Good. Look ahead of second step. Can you tell? Okay, look ahead of second step. So guys, focus on small a. What transition I took? On small a, I have one transition, that is A derives A dot A, and look ahead is not changed while doing transition. So I write AB as it is. But while doing closure, I write A derives dot A and A derives dot B. But look ahead of this A and this A now depends on the previous step. What is previous step? That whatever remaining after A would be the first of that would be the look ahead of that. So first of AB is nothing but AB. So I have write AB as a look ahead of this A and this A in the I3 state. Is it clear, Soumya? Is it clear, Soumya? Is it clear that why AB are the look aheads of it? Because after traversing A to one right side position, I am getting A and B. So first of A and B is A and B, like that. Okay, it is clear to Soumya. Good. Now on small b, my next transition is I am deriving A derives B dot, and it is completely reduced, and look aheads are AB, and my look aheads are AB, and I can say it is my I4 state. It is my I4 state. Okay guys, now it is completely reduced. Now I need to go further with the I2 state. With I2 state, I am going with capital A. On non-terminal A, S would derive A dot A dot and dollar. A dot means it is completely reduced and look ahead will not change while doing transition. While doing transition, look ahead will not change. So it is my I5 state of the DFA. It is my I5 state of the DFA and it is completely reduced. Okay guys, it is simplest one. Now on small a, I have one transition, that is A derives A dot A dot A and dollar, A dot A and dollar. Now you may say that, sir, A dot A is already existed here, so why didn't we make I2 to I3 transition on small a? Because here you can observe the look aheads of this transition is A and B, but the look ahead of this transition is dollar. As you can say that LR0 items are same, but look aheads are different. And as I mentioned, if look aheads are different, then we need to make it a separate state for the transition, right? So I have added another state for that. Now I need to add closure function here. Closure function of A said that what A derives dot AA and A derives further dot B. And what is the look ahead of this A? Look ahead of this A depends on that. After traversing A one side position, I am only remaining with the dollar. So look ahead of this A is dollar and look ahead of A is dollar. So you can observe here the LR0 item of I6 state, the LR0 item of I6 state and I3 state. The LR0 item of I6 state and I3 states are same, but look aheads of I6 and I3 are different. Guys, I6 step is clear to all candidates or not? Please comment me. I6 step is clear to all candidates or not? Clear? Please comment me so that I can proceed further. I6 is clear to all candidates? Okay. Poshali has said it is clear to her. Soumya. Okay. So I6 is clear, right? Now on small b, on terminal B, I have one more transition, that is A derives B dot. Now you can say, sir, A derives B dot is already there. Why didn't we mix it? Because you can observe here the look ahead of this reduce function is A and B. But here A, when I will reduce this equation here, I am getting my look ahead is a dollar. That is why I need to make a separate state I7 for it. I7 for it is a separate state. It is the transition on small b. It is the transition on small b. Guys, it is clear? Is it clear to you all, to all guys? Now from I3, I need to take a transition on capital A. On capital A, I need to make a transition on, that is A derives A dot. A derives A dot, right? Because this dot will move to this dot will move to one side here. With the look ahead, A and B, with the look ahead A and B. And I can say this is my I8 state. I can say it is my I8 state. And on small a, if I will take a transition, then what transition I am taking? A dot A with look ahead AB. A dot A with look ahead AB means I can say on small a, I can loop it. I can loop on small a. I can loop on terminal A. So guys, all the transitions of I3 are clear to or not? Please answer me. That why I took small a as a loop, because when I will take next transition, A dot A with look ahead AB are taking, and A dot A with look ahead A and B is already in this state. So on small a, I had looped it. Is it clear guys, all the transitions of I3 to you? Please comment. Please comment in the chat box. Is it clear? Okay. It's clear to Soumya, Nikhil. Good. So now I have 8 steps. Now from I6 I can generate one more step, that is A derives AA dot with look ahead dollar. It is again reduced. It is again reduced in I9 state. It is again reduced in I9 state. A derives AA dot because this dot moves to one position on the right hand side, and this is the look ahead dollar. Okay, and on small a, if I would take a transition, it would be like A dot A and dollar would be its look ahead. So on small a, I can make loop on it. On small a transition, on the terminal A transition, I can loop it again. That is on small A dot A and dollar means it will repeat it again. So I have make a loop on it. So total I0 to I9. Total 10 states I am getting. Total 10 states I am getting in CLR DFA, in the DFA of CLR. Is it clear to or not, guys, that how to construct DFA of CLR1 parsing table? How to construct DFA of CLR1 parsing table? Is it clear to all candidates or not? Please comment so that we can proceed with the parsing table of CLR1. Is it clear, guys? Very good. That how to construct DFA of CLR1. It is clear to all candidates. Very good, guys. Very good. Very good. All candidates said get the answer. Very good. Now I am proceeding with the parsing table of CLR1. Now I am proceeding with the parsing table of CLR1. Again, focus here. Parsing table of CLR1. Parsing table of CLR1. Focus here. You know, one side is action side, another side is go to side. How many states I have? From I0 to I9, total I have 10 states. Total I have 10 states. Total I have 10 states. So I am making 1 I1, I2, I3, I4, I5, I6, I7, I8 and I9. Total 10 states. They are the states of DFA. States of DFA for CLR1. For CLR1. Okay. What are the terminals in this, guys? Two terminals I have, A and B. I have two terminals here. I have two terminals, A and B. So A should be there. A should be there. B should be there. And dollar is always a part of action table. Okay, guys. Okay, I0. I forgot kya? You are asking about I0? Okay, okay. So you can make I0 here. You can make I0 here. And it is I1. Okay, it is I0 and I1. Okay. And in go to state, there is a two transition, A and S. So S is there and A is there. Okay, guys. Now I need to fill the parsing table now. Now I am changing the color of pen so that equations are clear to you. Suppose this is my R1 equation. This is my, okay. So I am, this is my R1, R2 and R3. Total I have, if I will reduce S derives AA, it would be my R1 equation. If I will reduce A derives AA, it would be my R2 equation. And if I will reduce A derives B, it would be my R3 equation. Okay, so this is the derivation I will do from this table. Now on I0, guys, again focus on I0 to small a, from this I0 small a, on small a I am shifting to state 3. So I will write S3 here. I will directly write S3 here. Okay, on I0 to small b, from I0 to small b, I am shifting the B to I4. So I will write S4 in the I0 table entry of this. On dollar, I don't have anything. I will leave it blank. On capital S, from I0 to capital S, I am moving to I1. So go to table entry will consist the just name of the next state. So 1 would be there. And from I0 to capital A, I am shifting to I2. So I will just need to name here 2 in the go to state. So it is the entries of I0 table. I1, as I1 you can observe it is the starting state and it is accepting in I1 itself. So on the dollar you can accept it, and on the other place you can leave it blank. Okay guys. Now on I2 state, again focus guys, on I2 state, on small a, I am shifting to I6. On small a, I am shifting to I6. So on I2, on small a, I will write S6 because I am shifting it. So I write S6. On I2 to B, on I2 to small b, I am shifting to this state. I am shifting to 7th state. I am shifting to, on small b, I am shifting to 7th state. So I will write S7 here. I don't have any transition on dollar. I will leave it blank. And on from I2 on capital S, I don't have anything. I will leave it blank again. And on capital A from I2, from I2 capital A, I am moving to I5. So I will write 5 here. It is the entry of I2. Now we have completed I0, I1, I2. Now I3, this one. On capital A, we are shifting to I8. On capital A, we are shifting to I8. So on capital A, I would write 8. And on capital S, I don't have anything. I will leave it blank. On small a, I have self loop. On I3. So what I would write here? S3. What I would write here? On small a, I would write S3 here because I have self loop on small a. On small b, okay guys, on small b, I have one transition like that. On small b, I will move to I4. So I can write S4 here, right? On small b, from I3, I am moving to I4. I am shifting to I4 on small b. So I will write S4 here. Okay guys. And on dollar, I don't have anything. So I will leave it blank. Now I will come to I4. I4 is reducing itself. Very, very interesting guys now. Very, very interesting table now. I4 is reducing itself. Which equation it is? It is the equation number 3rd, R3. It is the equation number R3. So where should I reduce it? I have to reduce it on its look ahead. It is the importance of look ahead. I need to reduce A derives B dot because dot is on the right hand side. I will reduce it on the look ahead of A. What are the look ahead of A here? A and B. So I will reduce A and B, R3 here, and leave blank all other spaces. Is it clear? Guys? Is it clear to everybody? And are you getting guys until I4? Are you getting? Please comment that how to fill parsing table of CLR1. Are you getting? Please comment so that I can move with I5, I6, I7, I8 and I9. Clear na? Very good, Poshali. Okay. So I am now filling the states of I5. From I5, I am reducing equation number 1, R1. I am reducing R1 here because it is equation number R1. Where should I reduce R1? I will reduce R1 on dollar. On R1, I will reduce I5. I will reduce on R1. So on I5 dollar, I have reduced R1 here. Okay, guys, and I will leave all other spaces blank. So may I ask, sir, I4 A part why reducing? On I4 A part why reducing? Guys, on I4, if you will see, I am reducing equation. I am reducing transition A derives B. A derives B is R3 transaction, and R3 is reducing on look aheads of this A. So what are look aheads of this A? The look ahead of this A is A and B. So I have reduced R3 on A and B. Is it clear, Soumya, that why I have reduced I4 on A and B? Because in I4 the look ahead of this A is A as well as B. That is why on both sides A and B I have reduced it. Got na? Very good, Soumya. You got the point. Very good. Now I have done I4, I5. Now I need to discuss I6. I6. Where is I6? This is my I6. In I6, I have one transition on small a. Small a, I have self transition. That is, I am shifting it itself. I am shifting it on, okay, I6 on small a. I am shifting it. So I6 on a, I6 on a, I am shifting. So I will write it S6. On small b, where is the transition of small b here, guys? On small b, I will shift to S7 on small b, because look ahead is dollar and here is look ahead dollar. So on small b, I will reduce I6 on 7. So I will write S7 in the parsing table entry of I6. Okay. And from I6 on capital A, on I6 on capital A, I am moving to I9. On capital A, that is on non-terminal A, I am moving to 9. So on A, I will write 9 here and all other spaces blank. Guys, are you getting the parsing table entries of I0 to I6? Please comment so that I can fill the remaining entries of I7, I8 and I9. Good, guys, good. You are getting the concepts. Very good. I am asking it because one by one, if you are not getting the concepts now, it would get difficult for you to understand the later step. That is why I am asking one by one. Now I am proceeding with I7. I7 is this one. This one is reducing. It is the equation number 3. It is the equation number 3. Equation number 3. It is reducing itself on dollar. I7 is reducing itself on dollar, because the look ahead of this a is dollar. Look ahead of this a is dollar. So I will reduce I7 on dollar R3, because it is equation number 3, and all other entries as a, I will leave it as a blank. Now I8, come to I8. This is I8. It is the equation number 2, R2. It is the equation number R2. So look ahead of this A is A as well as B. Look ahead of this A is A and B both. So I will reduce R2, because it is equation number 2, R2. I will reduce it on the look ahead of this A. Look ahead of this A is A and B. So R2, I had reduced it, and I will leave other spaces as blank. Now let's come to I9. I9 is this step. It is the equation number, again it is the equation number 2, that is R2. But this will reduce itself only on the dollar, because the look ahead of this A is dollar. Look ahead of this A is only dollar. So I will reduce it on dollar only. So I will write R2 here and will leave other spaces blank. So this is the parsing table of CLR1. Guys, is it clear to every candidate that how to construct parsing table of CLR1 grammar? Is it clear to every candidate? Please comment me. Is it clear to every candidate that how to construct parsing table of CLR1? I have discussed it with complete detail, with each and every point. Is it clear to every candidate? Clear. Okay, guys. It feels good that you are understanding concepts, and it will really gonna helpful for you in upcoming GATE exam, because you may face such kind of questions, and if the grammar is asked that whether the grammar is CLR1 or not, you can answer it solving by this procedure. Okay, Manjit is asking then how R3 is reduced. R3 is reduced here in I4 and I7 on the look aheads of it, guys. What Manjit is asking is, it is not clear to me. Manjit, please post your comment in the single comment box. Please comment your query in the single comment box, that what you are facing. Equation is 2. Equation 2 is AAR2, and it is reducing in I9. So in I9 I have write R2 here in dollar, because dollar is the look ahead of it. Okay sir, I8 once more. Okay Yash, see on the I8, this is the I8, it is equation number R2 in I8. This is the I8. I am changing color, I am changing color, I am changing color guys, so that you can understand better. I am taking highlighter. Okay, this is I8, this is I8 state, this is I8 state. And for this A, look aheads are A and B, look aheads are A and B. So for I8, on look aheads of A and B, I have write R2 because the equation R2 is reducing in the A and B. So for I8, R2 is written because look aheads are A and B for this equation. Is it clear Yash? Is it clear Yash? Okay. So now guys, again focus here. In this parsing table, I am not getting any shift reduce conflict, and I am not getting any reduce conflict, because in each block either shift is existed or reduce is existed, either shift is existed or either reduce is existed. That is why this grammar is, CLR1. That is why this grammar is CLR1, because no shift reduce conflict or reduce conflict existed. That is why it is CLR1 parsing table. It is CLR parsing. It is CLR grammar. It is CLR grammar. Okay, guys. Is CLR is clear to every candidate, guys? Please answer me so that I can proceed further. Its CLR is clear so that I can proceed for the LALR. Is CLR is clear to every candidate, guys? CLR grammar, so that I can proceed further for LALR grammar. Okay, very good. It is clear to all candidates. Good. It is clear to all candidates. Good. Now, guys, have a focus here. Just focus here. I am now trying to make LALR1 parsing table. LALR1 parsing table. LALR1 parsing table. We are constructing LALR1 parsing table. Okay, guys. LALR1 parsing table we will construct with the help of CLR1 DFA. With the help of CLR1 DFA, we will make LALR1 parsing table. How? Just focus here. Action table entries will be there. It will be same. It will be same. It will not get changed. Okay. Terminals are same. It will again not get changed. It will again not get changed. It will again not get changed. And non-terminals are again not get changed. It is my go-to table entry. And what I am doing, I am making LALR1 parsing table for you. I am trying to draw LALR1 parsing table for you. Now, number of states may get changed. Number of states may get changed. That is why I didn't mention any state. Now, how it will get changed? Focus here. Guys, in the DFA of CLR1, if you will observe the state I3 and I6, just observe state I3 and I6. This is my I3 state and this is my I6 state. In I3 and I6 states, all my LR0 items are same. All my LR0 items are same. That is A dot A, here again A dot A, dot AA, dot AA, and dot B, dot B. All my LR0 items are same, but only look aheads are different. So in LALR1 parsing table, what I will do, I will merge I3 and I6 as I36. I will merge I3 and I6 as I36. Okay. Further, focus on I4 and I7. Focus on I4 and I7. It is my I4 state, A derives B dot, and I7, A derives B dot. LR0 items are same, only look aheads are different. LR0 items are same, only look aheads are different. That is why I will combine I4 and I7 in LALR1 parsing table. In LALR1 parsing table, in LALR1 parsing table, in LALR1 parsing table, I will merge I47. I will merge I47. Okay, and I have merged third state and sixth states, as well as I have merged fourth state and seventh state. Again, if you will observe state number I8 and I9, this is my state I8, that is AA dot, state I8 AA dot, and state 9 IAA dot, it is also AA dot, but look ahead here is a dollar, but here look ahead is AB. So I8 and I9, look here LR0 items are same, LR0 items are same in both, but only look aheads are different. That is why I will merge I8 and I9 as a I89 in my LALR1 parsing table. Other states are different, only I3, I6 are similar, I4 and I7 are similar, and I8 and I9 are similar. I8 and I9 are similar. So I have merged I36, I47 and I89. Means in the parsing table, I3 and I6, it will got merged in the same. Okay, and I4 and I7, it will got merged, and I8 and I9, it will got merged. So in LALR1 parsing table, okay, Soumya sir, why is the merging done? What is the, on what basis is it merged? I can't understand. Soumya, focus here. Why we are merging now? Why we are merging I3 and I6? Because in I3 and I6, in I6, LR0 items are same. LR0 items are same. In I3 and I6, LR0 items are same. Only look aheads are different. Means these transitions are same. A dot A dot A dot B, A dot A dot A B. Only look aheads are different. That is why we are merging them. The basis of merging is LR0 items are same. If LR0 items of two states are same, merge it for LALR1 parsing table, right? So in I8 and I9, AA dot AA dot, LR0 items are same. That is why we are merging. In I4 and I7, A derives B dot and A derives B dot. Again LR0 items are same. Only look aheads are different. That is why we are merging. So for LALR1 parsing table, we will merge the states on the basis of LR0 items. If all LR0 items are same, I am talking about all LR0 items. If all LR0 items are same, merge them for LALR1. Because all LR0 items of I6 and I3 are same, so I have merged it. Is it clear, Soumya, now? Is it clear? Because it is very important, guys. If you are getting any kind of doubts, you ask here. Don't take it in your heart, because it is very important to solve all your queries and doubt. On the basis of LR0 items, I have merged these states. Is it clear, Soumya? Please comment. Okay, Soumya, good, very good. So in CLR1 parsing table, I have 10 states. In CLR1 parsing table. But in LALR1 parsing table, my number of states in the DFA are reduced, because I have merged I3, I6, I have merged I4, I7, I have merged I8, I9. So from the merging, I can deduce I0 will be one of my entry, I1 would be one of my entry, I2 would be one of my entry, and I merged I3 with I6, so I3 6 would be one of my entry. I merged I4 with 7, so it is one of my entry. I5 is itself, I6 is merged already, I7 merged already, and I8 has merged with I9. So total number of states are now 7 states. In LALR1, number of states in the DFA get reduced to 7 from 10. From 10 states, it is reduced to 7 in LALR1. Is it clear? Clear, guys? Ashik is asking for explaining it again. No worry, guys. No worry. Ashik, just focus here. I have explained this twicely, thricely. Even I am doing it again. Just focus again. Actually, the concept of LALR1 is in the CLR1 DFA, whatever state have all LR0 items same, just merge them. If you will observe the DFA which you have constructed in your notebook or in the on the screen, you can observe that I3 and I6 all LR0 items are same, so I have merged I3 with I6. Similarly, I4 and I7 they have same. So I merged it, and I8 and I9 have same LR0 items. Only look aheads are different. So on the basis of LR0 items, I have merged them. And in the parsing table, I will merge I3 with I6, I4 with I7, and I8 and I9 because these states have similar LR0 items. Okay, guys. Yes, you done comment correctly. It is complex but easy. It is very easy basically. Just need to do it carefully. Very good comment. It is right. So this is the table, guys. Now we need to fill it. Again, we need to fill it with the same. So I0, I1 and I2 will remain same just as LLR, CLR1. Just copy it. Just copy it. Copy the I0, I1, I4 similarly because it will not get changed. So whatever we have filled in CLR1, that is S3 here, S4 here, 1 here and 2 here, it will not get changed because CLR1 will only change for merging states. I1 is also same. I2 S6 S7 S6 S7 and other are blank and 5 blank and 5 because these three entries are same as of CLR1 because we are doing with the same DFA. Now I3 and I6 are merged, so we are merging S3 with S6. You can say S3 and S6, I3 I6, S3 S6. So I will write S3 6 here because 3 and 6 are merged now. Now on B you will observe S4 and S7, they are again same state because 4 and 7 merged together. So here I will write S47 because 4 and 7 merged together. So I have combined this with this because these two states are merged. In dollar it is blank, on S they are blank here. Okay. Now on I47 R3 is there, on 7 nothing is there. So on I47 what I will write, R3 and on the other side all is blank, so I will leave it blank because on I47 you will observe on I4 R3 is there, but on I7 nothing is there, but on R7 R3 is there, R3 is here, but here nothing is there, so I will combine these two, so this state will again get R3. Now on I5 will remain same, I5 will remain same as of CLR1, I5 will remain same, so blank R1 blank. Okay, and the last one is 8 9. We need to merge it, R2 with this R2 nothing is there, blank, and R2 with this blank, nothing is there, so R2 it would be like reduce to R2, and here nothing is there, so just write blank. And if you will observe 9, if you observe this 9 on I6 9 is there and I3 8 is there, so on I3 8 is there and on here 9 is there, so on I3 6 write 8 and 9 here because it is the same state. So guys, it is my LALR1 parsing table, which I made with the help of CLR1 DFA. Guys, is it clear? Please comment me, is it clear to all the candidates? What Ashik is asked, that why S7 in I6? In I6 S7 is merged with I4 na, that is why I write I4 because in I4 and I7 if you will observe Ashik, in I4 and I7 R3 is merged with this, in I3 and R6 this S3 is merged with S6, so S36 I here write. this S4 has merged with S6, so I have write S47, and here nothing is there, so I have merged now. Clear to all candidates now? Very good. It is clear to Poshali, Nikhil, Rana, Nitish, Soumya. It is clear to all the candidates. Further, any candidate is having any doubt in LALR1 parsing table, please comment me. If any candidate is still having any doubt, please comment me that sir, we are facing this doubt in LALR1 parsing table, so that I can resolve your doubt and we can solve next problems. Ashik, clear? Very good, guys. Very good. Now, one important point I am concluding one important point. In this LALR1 parsing table, in this LALR1 parsing table, reduce conflict, there isn't any reduce conflict, and there isn't any shift reduce conflict. There isn't any shift reduce conflict, as well as there isn't any reduce conflict. That is why our grammar, this grammar, it is CLR1 as well as LALR1, because no shift reduce conflict and no reduce conflict. Manjit, problem in I47. Where is I47? This is the fourth state and seventh state is merged. Focus here. Fourth state, this state. Manjit, why are you getting problem? It is very easier now. I4, just 2 seconds. This I4 state is merged with I7. This I4 state is merged with I7 state. So in I4, this is R3. There is nothing. So we will write R3. Here only R3, nothing is there. So we will write R3. And here nothing is there and R3. So if we will combine, we need to take union, na? So R3 and R3 would be there. So in I47, R3 and R3 would be placed. Right? So no need to get confused. Yes, actually I repeated it as Manjit is asking doubt that in I47 it is having doubt. That is why I repeated it. That why you write R3 in I47. So I repeated it. I am not cutted, Manjit. Why are you asking? R3, basically previously I leave it blank and now I write it R3. It is R3. Okay guys. So I don't have any shift reduce conflict and I don't have any reduce conflict in that. Now you can't say that sir it is shift reduce, because this is same state, this is again same state. You can't say that sir shift conflict. It is not shift conflict, right? Because this is the same state. Don't get confused with that. Don't get confused. Okay, this is the same state. Okay. On the place of S6, you can write betterly S36 because it is same state now. On writing alone S3, you can write 6 again. You on the place of S4, you can write 7 again because it is the same state. On the place of this 7, you can write 4 with it because this is the same state. It will not make any impact on that. Right? So we are not having any shift reduce conflict or reduce conflict in the following LALR1 parsing table. So our this grammar is LALR1 as well as CLR1. Is it clear to all guys? Is it clear to every candidate? Please comment me. Is it clear to every candidate so that we can move to the next one? Is it clear to every candidate? The problems of CLR1 and LALR1? Okay, Paushali, it is clear to you. Very good. Soumya, clear. Very good. Nikhil, very good. Manjit, good. Now guys, on the basis of our discussion, we can deduce a statement that number of states, if we talk about number of states in the DFA of various grammars, if we talk about number of states in the DFAs of various grammars, we can say that CLR1 grammar will have almost largest number of states in its DFA, and number of states in DFAs for LR0 will be equal to SLR1 will be equal to LALR1. It is very important deduction which we have made, because if you will observe here, in CLR1 we have 10 states. In the parsing table you can observe, in the parsing table here you can observe, in CLR1 we have 10 states, but in LALR1 we have 7 states. So number of states would be more in CLR1 as compared to LALR1, and whatever number of states we are finding in LALR1 will remain same for SLR1 as well as LR0. So it is very important point. Make note of it, in your notebook. Very important point. Make note of it in your notebook, because this question is asked in various exams. Even though GATE has asked this question thrisely on the number of states, GATE has asked this question directly on the basis of number of states. ISRO, BARC, UGC NET, IBPS SO, and every kind of exams has asked this kind of questions directly on the basis of number of states in the DFAs of various grammars. So make note of it, that number of states in CLR would be greater than LR0, SLR1 and LLR1, but the number of states would remain equal in LR0 as well as SLR1 and LLR1. Very important point. Yes, Tata Institute TIFR, very important exam for statistical. If you guys have very much interest in statistics, you can fill the form for TIFR, but the mathematical portion of TIFR exam is very difficult. You need to pace up 4 to 5 hours daily for the mathematics section. TIFR has asked the mathematics of the engineering mathematics of the higher level. So Rana, if you are preparing for TIFR, get your pace up on the mathematical skills, because you will find major portion of the paper completely based on the maths, engineering mathematics basically, including discrete mathematics as well. Okay guys, one more point. Okay, so guys, do you want to take a break of 5 minutes so that we can discuss next question after 5 minutes? Are you guys want to take 5 minutes so that we can freshly discuss next points? Because we have discussed in this slide about CLR1, LLR1, and you might get somewhat tiredness with the lengthiness of the topic. So if you want to take a 5-minute break, okay guys, take 5-minute break. We will resume our section. It is 6:01 p.m. We will resume our section on 6 p.m. Okay guys, we will resume our session on 6:06 p.m. Take 5-minute break and have a relax.